should talk about. I stopped yesterday on that video, and they were talking about genetics, and I said the reason they use this word is for power. I don't know really how to explain certain things. You have to know the science of harm of Beth to know words, so you will have to be somewhat of an etymologist. Genetic, GENETIC. The T is turned into a plus sign. So now they are dealing with our genes and our income. Also incorporated, which means they have our genes on the stock market. Anytime anything has a INK behind it, it is on the stock market. It does not have to have the N in there because the I will represent the N and the C will represent your income. And dealing with the word income, you're going to be dealing with money. Back here you have 2 E's. I'm going to turn them around and make them 2 3's. And most people will see this and they will say, oh, it's the Masons. The Masons, yes, and these are the wicked Masons because they're not of Haramabeth. They're not of Haramabeth. They're the ones who killed Haramabeth. So this 3 is wisdom, knowledge, and comprehension. So here we have 2. Well, you have wisdom, knowledge, and comprehension twice. And most people will say 3 and 3 is 6, so we'll deal with the 6. 6 also equals the ether. Because of its line, some people write the number 6 like that. Some just write straight line, whatever, we write it differently. However, when you're dealing with this circle, that is the circle. And this is told where I come from, that this is the arm of the ether. And this is the circle that the ether has us all in. And ether is E-T. And then you have H-E-R, ether. H-E-R. E-T means this is a form of an extraterrestrial, and the her for this ether will take you back to Iman nature. Iman nature is a form of an extraterrestrial. I mean, we see Iman nature in plants, even in ourselves, when we give birth, and that's the word gene. That's how come Genesis started with this too, because this is the beginning of you. The beginning of everything is gene. Also, the number 6, most people will take that number 6 and say, that is the beast. Now, when you take the number 6 and say that is the beast, now we will go back into Crowley. See, Crowley kind of perfected their comprehension of the science of Haramabeth. It's a long story. I don't want to get into that part, but I do want to get into this G. Now, G is for God, right? G is also for girl. G is also for guy, not gay. Guy. Girls and guys in our genes, in our genetics, are put here by the ether, human nature. But the G is the number 7. The number 7 has a lot to do with Haramabeth. The number 7 also has something to do with the name Bathsheba. And Bathsheba and the number 7 equals perfect. There are other names that are derivative of Bathsheba. You have Labatina, Elizabeth, and some more Liza. These names are derivative of Bathsheba. Also Bettina. My name is a derivative of Bathsheba. Sheba, and I also have 7 letters in my last name Jenkins. I also have Inky in my last name Jenkins, and Crowley is, although Crow is black as fuck, however, this Crowley is a pink dude, and Inky is the one that was dealing with DNA and was not supposed to. The only law that is not to deal with DNA. But Inky was one of the 9 heads, and he was a big head. And he decided to extract her, however it is. He decided to deal with the DNA, and that's when you get into the garden. And he went inside the man, and he created a woman. In the garden, she had no name. She had no name until they leaped the garden. Then that's when the Adam called her Eve, because she had did an evil thing. Okay, now back to this 7. Also in the 7, it looks like the Hebrew alphabet, Yud-Hey-Wav-Hey. Now I'm not good at writing Hebrew, so darn sure I'm not good at writing Hebrew on here. So this is just a little thing about the words they use and how they keep us under their control, under their mind control. And this is why we act like Neanderthals, because we are under Neanderthal mind control. There are other things that go on with this, but I can go on and on and on and on with these words. Even in Ether, there's that wisdom, knowledge, and comprehension twice. The 3 times 3. I'm going to say it is 9. 3, 6, 9, yes. Sometimes my brain cells wanders away. Now 3 times 3 will give you 9. And the 9, you turn it upside down and you still have the 6. So even the Ether has those 2 3s, and you 3 times 3, there we are. All of us, I guess this is the earth. And there's Emanator's arm holding all of us. Everybody that's on this earth. It doesn't matter if you are pink, or if you're melanated, or if you're gold, yellow, brown, black, green, red, orange, or blue. If you're not melanated, if you are on this planet, Emanator is holding all of us. But these people who are poverty stricken when it comes to brain cells are trying to kill Emanator and us, dealing with genetics and an income. They will give us money. I have seen so many homeless people go in and do these studies. Some have to stay there, and they are given placebo and medicines and all kind of shit. He's trying to get me up in there for some money. Are you fucking nuts? Goddamn Martians ain't gonna be doing those goddamn experiments on me. Okay, from there, and I know it was a pink dude that another video that I was going through. I just wanted you, no matter who you are, if you're viewing this video, I want you to know how these non-melanated men, their brain cells, something is wrong with their brain cells. And if you go throughout history, you will see this. The Crusaders. In the word Crusader is straight USA. What they do, they came over here to where? USA, and did what? Killed us all, because we were everywhere. They knew melanated people were everywhere. And they hated melanated people everywhere. The first melanated people that they actually killed off were Egyptians. Now every time I meet a non-melanated person dressed in garb, she tells me she is an Egyptian. And I say, are you joking? She says, yes. I said, oh, so you were born in Egypt? She says, yes. I said, oh, because you were born in Egypt, now you are an Egyptian? And she says, yes. I said, no. I said, if you take a German Shepherd to Egypt and the German Shepherd has babies, is it no longer a German Shepherd? Is it now an Egypt Shepherd? I said, no, you are European. You are a European born in Egypt. I say, I am a Hebrew Israelite born in America, but I am not American. Hell the fuck no. Hell no. Americans are some heartless. They are heartless. They don't give a fuck what you're going through. They don't give a fuck what they're going through. They don't give a fuck what their mama going through. They just want to sit and judge and holler, hey, you racist, you're racist, you're racist. Are you motherfuckers joking? These motherfuckers ain't racist. I'm not racist. These motherfuckers is Neanderthals. They think like a Neanderthal. They are apathetic, brain dead, poverty-stricken, minded people. And they gave you the word racist. Because I didn't use that word. And as I say, don't call me what you want to call me. Okay, I'm a racist, fuck you. Because you don't even know what a racist is. I'm not the one running around fucking your little boys in the ass. The Popes and the Booty Woody brothers are. And what color is they? Since we're dealing with Crayola crayons, what color are they? Pink. Yeah, now you throw in a couple of them stupid melanated motherfuckers and they fucking your sons in the ass too. That's because they have become Neanderthals. They're ruled by and with a Neanderthal mind. This is Dr. Phil Valentine, reign of the Neo and Neanderthal. Neo-Neanderthal. That is the new Neanderthal. Look up the word Neo in etymology. Greek word new. Really, really quick. Don't take no time. And what was the nigga name in the Matrix? His name was Neo. And when he did mind control, everybody, the Matrix. Dealing with mind control. Take the blue pill, take the red pill. I ain't taking no motherfucking pill. And if I do take a pill, it'll be white. Taking no damn colored ass pills. What the fuck? Now, when you should go and listen to this, and we're going to listen to a little bit of it because, Dr. Valentine is my teacher. And I want you to hear what he is saying.
Scientific evidence as to who the true humanity was on this planet. And now that he has dug and found no connection to who he said were the original peoples in Africa, his entire science said that all life began in Africa. That being the case, how come there are no pieces of evidence in his own genetics to connect him to the sub-Saharan peoples that he knows to be the original peoples of Africa? So, what I have been saying for the longest is that the disconnect and the ability for him to keep his wanton savagery and disconnect from the feelings and from the sufferings of African people is because he no longer or pretty much does not or ever had any connections to the true man being, which is the true human being on this planet. That definitely correlates to the information I've been studying too. If your heritage is non-African, then you are part Neanderthal, according to the new studies in the July issue of the Molecular Biology and Evolution. Discovery News has also reported on this Neanderthal and so-called human interbreeding for some even coming out saying. And they are still trying to say that the Neanderthal man came from out of Africa about 30,000 years ago. Yeah. He is trying to connect himself to what it is that everywhere on the planet shows to be human. He does not have that connection. Everything he has been based on his conquest and absorption of cultures and complete destruction and estrangement and separation of those peoples from the culture that he has now absorbed. It's interesting. A incredible author named Franz Fallon stated in one of his works about the Europeans' mindset is that when he had conquered, destroyed African civilizations, he began to turn them psychologically into what became known by Freud or with Freud as the other. The other is this beast that the European believes lives on the borders of his civilization, and that the borders of civilization essentially is representative of everything that is not him. So when he conquered, he not only took the land, but he took everything that was on the land as well as was within the people themselves. So he stole culture, he stole science, he stole everything, absorbed it, became it, and actually in his own psychosis believed that it belonged to him. Because based on the fact that he was superior and actually conquered these people, then he had a right to their mindset.
He had a right to what? A right to their mindset. And this is like 17 minutes in, so shit talker, like he wrote.